Some young Hong Kong residents are applying modern touches to elevate traditional craft.
Well, Wong spoke to one such artist in this third of a four-part series on the survival of traditional crafts in Hong Kong.
Sketching a Chinese character, and cutting it out with a paper cutter seems like an easy task for 34-year-old Nick Zhao. He's adept at paper cutting because of his professional background.
Paper cutting is a folk art, so it is something that you're supposed to learn at home through your mother or through your grandmother. Unfortunately, they didn't pass down this skill to me. It was something that I learned from my background in architecture. I was building models and I was cutting a lot of paper and card and then building things in 3D and mostly just by hand cutting with a penknife.
It all started with a random idea of wanting more unique Chinese New Year zodiac animal decorations that led Nick down this path of expanding the use of his paper cutting techniques. 4 years ago, he started producing and selling the zodiac paper cutting crafts publicly.
So if you just cut around this edge by following the lines.
Got it. I'll give it a shot. Some may view paper cutting as a very old-fashioned kind of trade. But Nick over here has decided to inject new life into this very old craft. He even quit his corporate job about 1 year ago to pursue this. That's because he truly believes there's a lot more opportunity in this in order to further extend the life of such crafts. Today, he's collaborating with international brands like Dior and apparel retailer Lululemon. And his projects are not limited to staying on paper.
So outside of Chinese New Year, I would collaborate with luxury brands, clothing stores, to help them design workshops. For example, their VIP guests can come and experience, rather than just giving out gifts. I do hope I'm keeping the tradition alive. Even though I'm not traditionally trained through a family lineage, I do think that I try to embody parts of the traditional crafts by bringing it into new media, by adding contemporary philosophies, design concepts into a fading industry.
Making it applicable and relevant in the daily lives are vital to breathe new life into traditional crafts. The younger generation must be able to relate to it, and technology plays a key role.
The society is changing, the community is changing. We still can using the traditional way actually to preserve in cultural heritage, but it's slow. And it's a bit harder to trigger younger generations' interests to get in touch of intangible cultural heritage. So that is why I think digital technology actually will be able to promote, trigger the interest.
Even the Cultural Heritage Center, whose aim is to preserve the very history and techniques of old Hong Kong handmade crafts, is keeping up with the times and relying on technology as an outreach to the younger crowd.
Craftsmanship is the core. I think technology is a means. We make use of different kinds of means. We can make use of interactive programs, some QR code for audio guides, to deliver the main informations of a particular intangible cultural heritage items to the public. So many young people actually is interested in learning about the intangible cultural heritage.
Technology can coexist with preservation, many say. And the increasing use of digital technology will be inevitable if the art of traditional craft making is to live on. Wong, CNA, Hong Kong.